Hello, everyone. Good night. Good night. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am late, yet I'm here. I'm late, yet I'm here. Okay. This is the style for the night. Oh, my dear. Why is you giving this bit of problem right here? Hello, everyone. I hope you join me tonight, as though I am late. But I'm here. I want you to join me here. Welcome to the channel. Welcome, welcome to the live stream tonight. Welcome. Thank you for coming in. Thank you very much for being here with me. I welcome Mr. Blue. How you doing? Jasmine, rail on. Oh, thank you very much for being here. Thank you very much for being here. It's going good. It's hot, but we are managing, you know. We are managing the thing. What is happening? How is everyone? How is everyone? How is everyone doing? Okay, so the first person in and the second person, 25 XP and 25 XP. I don't know what it's really meant. I'm gonna have to find out. You know? But I thank you for being here. Toyaba. Toyaba? Toyaba. Okay. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. Ah, you giving me a gold cup? Thank you. Receive it. Thank you. I receive it. Thank you. Thank you very much. Wow, last night I want to go live from the Park, and I don't know what was really wrong. I could able to do the to do videos, But I don't know. The live would not released at all. And that's what I save it, Lige, Lige. Okay. Okay. Thank you for all these cups. Thank you. Okay. We went Macy's, for those who know the Macy's, the big Macy's store, all the way in New York and around many places all across the US. They normally give back in certain way. Thanksgiving Day would have float and stuff like that. Thanksgiving Day would have float and stuff like that. Yesterday was the United States of America Independence Day. So on the Independence Day, they put on a show, and they would be having um, they would be having the fire. Okay, I'm thinking on 2020, 20 different things one time. So we were there. I put the live that I will took the live there. Thank you for liking my glasses. That I will have the live at the fireworks, you know, came on because they started 9 o'clock. So that would be right in my timing. Oh, my sweet. I put the live on, and I could not get anything. I could not connect with the outside world. So I have to just call it a day and do what video I could have done to do it. But it was good. Although I think I was maybe too close to it. Because although they were way out there, oh, when they sent the blast, it's like, well, it was terrible. But I wanted everyone to, get a part of it. Those in the United States, those outside of the United States, because it's not everybody in the United States were there. Different part of the United States. So they would have really get first hand glimpse and glams and glamour and everything of it. It didn't work my way. So I have to just post some of the fireworks and post other things. So, and I get back in here at least about 12 o'clock. So, I couldn't go live that time. I couldn't go live that time. But I thank you for joining me this evening. And as you see what I put, Beckett, every little thing talk tonight. What's on your mind? What's on your mind? We are just on a free lunch tonight. That we just, somebody can say something and we build on that. Although I have something in my mind, but you're telling me bye already. Why? You didn't want to stay with me? Hmm? You didn't want to stay with me? Okay, if you have to go, you gotta go, okay? You gotta do what you gotta do. So bye. Have a good time. If it is night where you are, could you please give me some flags? Let me see where you're watching me from. Can I have some flags from some persons that are coming in and persons that are there? Let me have some flags. And again, let me give you my appreciation to those that subscribe to the channel and subscribing to the channel. those that have subscribed a long time, and we are walking the walk together. And and we are working the work together. We talk the talk together. We in the kitchen together. Yes. And when I go outside, I want you are there with me. So you are always there with your support, and that is also sweet. I thank every one of you that supported this channel. You may not love everything that is being said. That is also natural. It's not everything we like. There are things we will find that we like, but then even when you don't like it, just look into it and you may just realize that, wow, there is something here that I can, you know, align myself with. Yes. So listen, it's not everything that the heads of government said it is. I'd be trusty sometimes. But sometimes when you look at the back of it, you sometimes you don't find anything to really glory about or gloat about. Yeah. But that is how it goes. That is how it goes. Um, when I was going to open the YouTube channel, I I I speak to some persons that they already have channel and they were running their channel. And person said to me, negativity is the one that carries the market. Negativity soul. Positivity not going nowhere. Although you got to put the both together. You know, you look at it and everything I find something in it to be worthwhile to me. It's not everything that person said is worthless or worth nothing. I was watching uh, um, I was watching this what they call it. Anyhow, for those that go to river, you know you have the algae at the river, but they were showing something, and it's like a red mud at the side of the edge of the river. And the person said, we're saying that when you see this, persons pass it by. No, whenever you go to river, stream, or wherever you go, as long as it's water, not sea water, river water, scoop it up. It is gold under it that causes it to have that like is a rusty iron giving off what you're looking on. So take it up and clean it, and she said show how to wash it. And you look, it was really gold particles to chew, bits of gold. And I said, look at that. You know, you would see that, and because it's not shining gold and it is not, you didn't see the shining gold. So there are, hi Courtney, how are you doing? There are knowledge. There are good things buried in places that you want to look for, because you would have seen that as mud, because when they scoop it up and washing it out, the first thing on top of the shining yellow looking goldy looking, it's mud. And when they wash and wash, there were gold particles underneath it, real gold, bits and pieces of gold. So there are sometimes you heard some things, but then if you should dig deep in it, you will find out that there is a knowledge there. There is something that you can work with. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you very much. Right? So it's not everything looks worthless. It's not worthwhile to have or to listen to. Sometimes person said to me, but I listen to a lot of things. And I had a reason why I do it. Because out of evil come forth good. And we always heard our older parents, folks say that out of evil come forth good. So some things don't look, the glitter is not there, you don't see. But behind the rust and everything, there is gold. It's like you look at a human being, and some person will look at somebody and say, but how did this man go and marry to this woman? This woman do not have no looks. And he saw the beauty within. You are looking for the beauty outside, right? Because if you don't speak to the person, you won't know what is within. So the person might carry a face that looks unapproachable. But when that person opened their mouth, you said, wow, wow. One day we were at a bus stop and two people were standing there and they were talking Spanish. Their language is Spanish. The third person came on, so we had four of us standing there. Two were talking, doing their own business. But as soon as the fourth persons enter, they laugh and they start speaking in their language. The young lady looked at me and she shook her head. So, wow. And when they finish, having their time, she repeat what they said in English and speak it back in Spanish. She said to the two, she said, never you try to look on people and think they don't know. People will know and they don't say anything to you, which is also good. I said, leave you in your ignorancy, So you may just be doing things and under the surface is the goal. I have a graduation of the younger children put up on my page, and the title of it said, goal is in every child. You got to dig for it. Also well spoken by the teacher. Goal is in every child, is for you to dig for it. Right? So everyone of their purpose, of their beauty in them. But many persons look for it from on the surface. It's not on the surface. It's not on the surface, but you will find it. Okay, so goal is in everyone. You got to dig for it. And as I was saying before, and before I went on anyhow, And the bite this evening is like this. A humble person, proud, and does not believe that they are better than the other. He gave the great performance, but he was humble, modest, meek, unassuring, unpresentous, and humble. Do not do not be not proud thinking, not proud, not thinking yourself better than other people, despite of his achievement. He has um, remind, remained humble. How to be more humble? Be aware of your own shortcomings, strength, and limitation. Be aware of your own shortcoming, your strength, and your limitation. Regardless of who and what is your achievement, never think that you are better than the other persons. That's the bite of the life. That's the bite of the evening. No? See yourself of who you are, but humble. And the celebration continues on this side. You hear the you hear the fireworks still going on, which was not this side. We went to Brooklyn, at Brooklyn Lona. What's the place name? Whatever that place name. In Brooklyn. Near to the Brooklyn Bridge. That's where we were. Alana Island. Lane. Alana Island. In Brooklyn. That's where we were last night. Okay. So think of yourself not too high and proud, but humble. Because when you're humble, you learn more things, you know. You see more things. Yes. And you will realize there are people that will look at you and say, I can't talk to this boss. You're the boss of the company. You runs the company because I'm too proud. Learn to get to the level of everyone. And you will find that you bring more joy and satisfaction to them more than the one that you and them are on the same level. Because the one below you or beneath you are happy to speak with you. You are happy to accommodate them and to give them a word of advice. Yes. So do not be proud of yourself, but be humble and acknowledge your own strength and limitation, how far you will go and where you will stop. Okay. Happy birthday to everyone that are celebrating their birthday today, the 5th of July. I guess the other place is the 6th. The other place will be apparently the 7th, but we are in July. And there are a lot of July born persons. Happy birthday to you. Have yourself a happy, happy, happy birthday. A day to remember. A age that will not come back. It's going forward. It's not reverting, but it's going forward. Okay, so have yourself a happy birthday. And remember, turn the scripts, read your script. And if you fall short anywhere, make up for it. Do not do any procrastinating. Today is your birthday. This year you are 2 years old. Do not leave what to be done this year for next year when you are 3 years old. You may not find the time to do it because time waits on no one. Time waste you never regain. So you got to use up what you got to do now. Okay? Sometimes you put off and put off and put off and wait, and I don't have this and I don't have that and I don't. No, 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 no. Stop the complaining and do the thanksgiving. Get on with what you have to do. Just make a start. You will surprise how far you reach. When you get there, you will turn around and look, oh, how did I get here? Yes, you get there by determination, by your resilience. Yeah, this is what you want to do, and you are going to get it done. Happy birthday, long life, health, and strength, along with wealth. So happy birthday to everyone that is celebrating their birthday on this day. So we say we will talk about every little thing. Anybody can come up and in the comment section and put out something that we can talk on. If not, we'll find something to talk about. Yeah. Yeah. We are on a free lunch today, you know. We are on a free lunch. And let me drop this in. Whatever you are doing at any time, as long as your gut says this is right, go straight ahead and do what you have to do. To wait and to waver, it's not always good. It's like you're wavering in the wind, and the wind will come and just toss you here, toss you there, toss. Have you ever seen an hurricane or a strong wind? Yeah, you look even on a piece of debris, a bag, a plastic or something. The wind lift it here, tossed it there, shove it there, and all over the place. So if you do not do what you have to do, that is what will happen. And then when you really want to steady, it's that you have no grounds for your feet to be steadied or to stand firm on. Okay, so what you have to do not leave it to say, okay, someone else will do it. Okay, I will do it tomorrow. Okay, I can't be bothered. Be bothered. Be bothered. Especially when it have to do with you. Yeah, with you. For the men that are now in the process of getting their self a wife, a girlfriend, and you know you don't just rush right into a wife. Everyone out there is looking pretty and looking smart and looking good. But you're not rushing into a wife. You started to try and know who you want to get yourself with. Mark, You will never know everything because there are people who can very much camouflage things. Yeah, they're like a green lizard. They can put things that you thought this is it. No. Yesterday, I got to learn something of somebody who, you know, has something to say. And there are so many mistakes we have made in life. And when we are making those mistakes, it doesn't show to us that is a mistake. It looks oh so good. I am in a trap, and this is the way to fight myself out of the trap. So let me do this. And then, of course, you went on. And then, years down the road, it came back to bite you. It came back to beat you hard. What can you do? Because you have made the wrong choice, the wrong decision. I met on somebody, and the person is when they are 49 years old. It came to their knowledge that the name they're carrying is not biological. And when the questions was asked, Mommy Dearest said, the man said he didn't want any child, so I give it to somebody else. No. The man did want sex, Yes. Is there any children here? The man did want to have an affair with her. He did not say he did not want any of that. With a glee on his face, with a joy surrounded him, he of himself, that woman. And maybe not one time, not two times, because it feel like somewhere to be and something to do. But after the great announcement came, you said you don't want any child. What did you do to prevent no child? Now it's from your mouth. And it's also from your action. It's from your mouth, and it's also from your action. So, you didn't plan for this, but you plan to go and have the comfort of a woman. Make it make sense. You did not plan for a child, but you did not prevent a child. You did not prevent it. You plan to have a nice love making, huh? Yeah. But you did not plan for the consequences. And then now, you're sitting and feeling quite good when it is pushed to the other end of the table and somebody pick it up. That's unfair, so unfair, Hi Max, how you doing? It is so unfair to the person and to the child. So when you're thinking of going off and you look and thank you for the heart going through. Thank you. When you look and you saw, because women are attractive, don't it? And even if you look on their face and it's not that well put together face you're looking on, there is somewhere else that your mind is telling you of. And you're going to do things to reach there. But before you do that, have a plan A and a plan B. Possibly have a plan Z put in place. Because many of the times is you're enjoying yourself. It is called enjoyment. It is called nice. It is called cuddling up. It is called so many things. In the spur of the moment, you're not thinking about, oh, no. You just want to get there. You just want to feel good. You just want to enjoy yourself. And when you are finished, later down the road, the same face looked at you and said, I'm pregnant. And you said, you know what? Do something, get rid of it because I don't want any children. Sometimes the person who did that never get a child or a next child in their life. If it is a man, that's their only child out of whatever situation the child been born or been get. Because sometimes children are, conceiving some really weird place and weird positions because you were not thinking of that. But it does come. Yep, it does come. And sometimes the one you think of to say, well, no, I can't, no, 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 no. I can't even let somebody know I am doing this. Sometimes, as long as you live, your name never call on a next child. Your sperm have never fertilized any more eggs. That was your first child and that's your last child. Whatever circumstances you put yourself into to get that child. So all you had to do is to allow that child to come forth and do your best for that child, for that pregnancy. Some women as well, they got pregnant. Questionable circumstances. Sometimes the person who they think they want to have a child with, except for the grape. If they went to pick grape and had to endure grape, but outside of that, they look at it and they said, I'm not ready yet. I have many more time to live. I have many more things to do. And they did just that. And for the rest of their living years, they never got pregnant again. That was their first chance and their last chance. That's why we are to do lovemaking in a way that you will able to accept what come, not to run from what came from the person because this is not the person I would like to be my child's mother. This is not the person I would like to be my child's father. You're looking on a higher standard, no problem with that. But when you put yourself somewhere and you end up owned your child gracefully, because sometimes that's the only child you will get, not another. So whatever you do and whatever we do, you have to be careful of the choices that we do make. Because if the woman is good to have sex with, she's well good to bring your child. Because you saw it fit enough to go and have sex with her. So it should be good enough if she got pregnant to bring your child and you stood up with it. Sometimes you will surprise to know how that one turned out to be. Think well, think what you're doing, because it doesn't spell sense you do, and you left a life to suffer, and you yourself, these things replay in your mind. You have seen these things, and you cannot give a qualified answer to the things that you're asking. No. No. In today's world, as I said before, they said negativity soul. The market for negativity is there. The other side is doom. And you will hear a lot of people in the music industry, in anything to do with entertainment, anything to do with entertainment. I used to do clean songs and I put it out there and nobody, the rhythm might sounds good and they rock their head and whatever, but nobody. It is a surprising thing. The one you neglected today can be your savior tomorrow. The child that you refuse to be a part of put you in such a tailspin that you will never got anyone pregnant again. Mm-hmm. It sounds funny. It sounds, but believe you me, it is true. So when you're thinking of starting, oh yeah, we're going to do the high school thing, we're going to do the college thing. The college thing and the high school thing can work out to be the same thing. So when you're thinking of going into venture into these waters, think about it fairly good. Men who are venturing on, seeking somebody to be a companion with, and you look back on the person and you question yourself. Don't question the person, question yourself. What you're about to do, what you're intended to do. Will this person be of such? Yeah. There are so many women today that they're telling you they got pregnant, but they didn't know what to do, and they throw the pregnancy away. Men have run and left their youngs. They run so fast that the young don't know them. They don't know what the child look like. But they will say, oh yes, there was this lady who, and they always find an excuse. They ever find an excuse. I didn't sure if it was my own. This person was all over the place. I didn't know. That was your first and your last chance. So when you marry the beautiful one, the fault is not from the beautiful woman, but it's from you. Because you are the one that wanted so much a baby. You wanted so much a baby, but that chance has left you. You have lost the chance. So you got to try again and come up with something else. Think of, some of the time the mother said what? Oh, go get a grandchild. I need a grandchild. You are saying no. When in truth and in fact, if you are not really ready for a child, do not rush into it. Because all of you is going to be consumed. So if you look at it and you don't see that you are, mentally prepared for this, don't get into it. Because someone is going to suffer the consequences. Try, don't. There are many influence out there, and many is there to see the demise of the others. Yes. So, plan your thing properly. Plan your workload. Plan your school attendance. Plan your job. Plan who you are going to be moving in with. Because as I say before, you may just go, I'm Mr. Blue. How are you? You might just go, I am good. You may just go and said, well, I'm just having pleasure. I enjoy your body. Yeah. At the end of the enjoyment, there is a cry out loud. And that is 9 months. Anything go wrong is 7 months. But full term is 9 months. So you have all of that to think about. The mistake in the dark. The mistake in the dark. Yeah, because sometimes young people they need to finish their school, they need to finish this, they need to do that. So they only have enough time to enjoy the woman's body, but not enough time to prevent what will come. Because not a may, it will. So that part of it did not put in place. But I hope that each and every young man and young woman, they said in Jamaica, they said, plan your family. Plan for two. Two is better than too many. And to the time that we are living in, to how things is looking right now, two is better than too many. One is better than the whole heap. So if you do buy buck up in the dark and you fertilize an egg, it's not easy, no, but it's yours. So you are going to take care of it. So we have to look at these things. Person said young people, they all made mistakes. Sometimes I wonder if it's mistakes, because we were young too. Yeah. Some things we do not get into. But you're wondering, was that a mistake? Don't look like a mistake. Don't feel like one. But something happened. Something happened. Hi, Martin. How are you doing? Thank you, Martin. Okay. Our persons are there. Okay. So, that's to end the live. I only have 7 minutes left on the live. So, be careful. Just be careful. And it's not only young people, because we thought it's only teenagers make mistakes. Oh, no, 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 no. Some of us grown women and men. Did you dance with someone yesterday? I didn't get to dance. I was watching the fireworks. I wanted to have you there, but the internet were not allowing it. Surprisingly, when we left from the area, the waterfront, there goes the internet. The internet was on, but the live would not came on. So I didn't get a dance with nobody. Yeah, so I tried to go on, but so I just do videos. It was okay. And as soon as we left from that spot, up came the internet was right and live in colors. I said, oh no, not this time. Not this time. But it was good, except the pounding of you know. Yeah, that's how it goes, my friend. No fun when it had to put in work. You have to, for fun, you have to make that time. Yeah, you will have to make that time for fun time. You will just have to look at it and say, okay, I am going to sail around the world tomorrow or next month, or flew around the world and look at the world the next time. Those are some things you, wow. So what do you do? Um, Somebody can't work for you? What if you have an emergency? Something you have to deal with urgently. How do you work that out? You're going to fly to me? All right. All right then. All right. What you will have to do, close down the business. Is not there a capable person? Hmm? You don't have an AI? How that goes? All right. Yeah, so when you're thinking to, as I said, most people they said, okay, the young people make mistake. You know they are young, yeah, yo, and we sing this type of a song, and we play this music. Well, let me inform you, it's not only the young people. And no bolt it up right. Some persons make some mistakes, but then you have to look into it and said, everyone wiring is not wired up the way. Okay. And did they work or they don't work? Sometimes some of these people, I remember I was working somewhere, someplace. And 2 months, I think, in the job, somebody came and asked me to work for them. And I look at it, I said to the person, okay, I am going to work for you. Will the same thing repeat on my side if I want to go somewhere and ask you to work for me? She said, no. I said, are you paying me? She said, oh, and I will see about it. I said, okay then. So I didn't turn up. It was a no-show for me. And the person was so upset. But the person was going to pay me. And they were not going to give me back the day. But because she thought, because I just started in the job, so I don't know all the ins and the outs and whatever. I said, oh no, 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 no. Oh boy. But you have to take some rest time though. All the work and all work make Jack a dull boy. You have to take time for yourself. You have to take time for yourself because it's one body and you don't get the parts them to buy. So you have to take time to unwind, you know. You have to take time for yourself. All for you have to do me. Do me. Yeah. No, that's true. What I do for fun? There's so many things I do for fun. I guess some of the things I don't do them here because I don't like going into the sea here. I read too much of the shark and sharkies them. So I'm not in no adjustment with no shark. But of course I love to travel, see different things, and of course I love bowling. I haven't gone to the bowling in a little while. So I'm going to have to go down to do some bowling. Yeah, I love bowling. I love to do the game side. Yeah. So, and of course, well, I have my puzzle book that all the while I am doing my puzzler. I'm doing some research. I'm doing some things that, you know, I have some craft things right now that I am working on. I'll soon put them out there. Okay. Oh, you don't like club? The bowling alley is not really club. It's the white place. I don't go to club. I don't think club is my thing. I don't think clubbing. No, I don't think clubbing is my thing. Yeah, I do. I'll go to the bar. If I am gonna have a drink, it's like we met and I have a drink there. But to go into the bar and we sit with 102 people and they, too much things happen. Especially a woman. Um, there are certain people that they look for when you stepped into a bar or a club. Persons are thinking, yeah, because if you were not that person, you would not have been there. Okay? So I learned these things, I know them. So certain places I do not go because I do not want to give the wrong impression. I don't want to send the wrong message. So I don't do. Because, oh, you thought I'm the lady of the night. Oh, if you wasn't the lady of the night, then you wouldn't have been here. Okay, Rylan, you're back. Okay, right? So that eliminates me from some places. Okay, because some places you don't have to see. Just being there tells you who they think you are. And I'm not stepping in nowhere, nobody thinking I'm the lady of the night. Oh no. Never when I was young, and never when I am old, you know? Yeah. There are some things, it's like some person will look at them and said, so and so. Sometimes that person is so far from what you are saying, had nothing to do with what you are saying. But when you step on some enchanted ground, you don't have to ask question. Nobody don't have to ask. Oh yes, this is one coming in, man. Oh yeah. So you get up and step your hell into a bar or in a club, in a certain club, and you go in. Everybody want to be, oh yeah. Ah, no. You have to choose where you go. Choose who you are going with. Choose the places that the name will not stick on you, and they thought. And then when you refuses, they, oh, but so it's only this type of people come here. It's like a gambling den. Why would want to go into a gambling den to watch anybody gambling? Certain type of gambling, not talking about racers and stuff. Because if you walk in a gambling den, a smoke house, a everything, you are one of them. Even when you have never put a cigarette to your lips, you're one of them. So you know what? Avoid it. Avoid it. Don't be named among the name. I saw persons get hurt in these things. They went to places, and when they went there, um, persons make their approach to them, and they said, "Oh no, no, I am not." I said, "But you are here." Yeah, I just come in to look. To look? No, 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 no. And the knife been flicked out long time. Persons get damaged. Wrong place. That's not where you should be. So avoid these things. Persons went into places and only start talking to all that too, you know? So persons, ladies going to some of these places, and you know they are step to, and they are saying, oh, and you know what comes with the liquor and all, and everything that is not nice. Everything that is not nice. So if I'm to go at some places, I alone not going there. A male figure have to be there with me. That means it's not really me, it's him. But honestly, I'm not going. I love parties, clean parties. Yeah. And I know persons go to parties and only talking to to a girl who seems to be alone. And somebody just stepped to them. It's my girl. Why are you talking to my girl? The girl were standing there alone there with nobody. So if it's your girl, be there with the girl and start dancing with the girl. Don't let she look like because she's looking, somebody's gonna step to her. And almost a fight would have ensued. Hmm. Yeah, so we have to understand where we go. We have to understand that. I will play music where I live for the longest while because I love music. Nice music though. Nice music. Not the music I don't even know what the hell you're talking about. Yeah, I know. Ah, I love nice, clean, good, relaxing music. That's what I love. Yeah, so young people, you gotta understand yourself. All of us have to understand ourselves, not only young people. We have to understand ourselves, where we walk. I was saying to you, you came out with something clean and here worthy. And the person said, oh, these things don't sell. There's no market for these things. It's only these things that people trying to find place to put them. Negativity sells. So you came out with all the negative things, and that is what everybody is buying. My question to all of it is, when you bought all the garbage, nothing that have no morals in it, how and when will you know the thing that have morals to it? Yeah, that's so. Who, where, what, why, when. Yeah, you got to remember those five, you know. So if persons, for instance, on the net, and if you should go onto some of the channels, them, and the things you heard, and the way it is being coined and pushed out there, you would say, oh, something like that, you know. Next you hear, oh, nothing is true. We do it to get, we are doing it for content. We are doing it to get supporters. And I'm like, let's mix the thing then, you know? Oh, we do it for person to subscribe. It's like putting out a headline. And they put out a headline. And when you saw the heading, you said, let me find out what is happening here. And you listen to the thing from the beginning to the end, and nothing about the headline. Nothing. And like, oh, we just put it out here that the people will come on our channel. You know what is really happening now? And I guess most of you that are on YouTube are seeing it and hearing it. It is not a fake, because the YouTube persons, them are saying there's a lot of persons losing their channel because of the amount of fake things, and things are coming to the fore. They are doing, they are that lucky to go on and they do what they do, and they get all the subscribers, get all the watch hours, get all of the everything. But they are making some real grave mistakes. We don't know the YouTube say the guideline. It had not put anything out there to say A is a guideline and C is not the guideline. So keep on A to B. F is out of the is out of the question. G is the no. So you have to know how and what you put. And if you have anything for yourself and for others, you wouldn't want people to be continually having fake things and things that will give you a gripe. No, at least speak something that is of substance, something that somebody can learn from, something that some will help to uplift the person, not something that, you know, you are down and oh. Oh, sure. They prank you. They and and I mean, it is done in such a way that I did a live already and pranking. Pranking, prank is a lie from the pit of hell. You don't do that. So these things are now coming to the fore. So persons have to say, well then, negativity sell. You tell the person said the prime minister fall over a cliff and all them clothes and people, oh my God, and then guess what? You said that. I saw it. I took it and I run with it. I put it on my channel. Somebody read it. Other people see it. And you have it going when in truth and in fact, nothing like that. You spread, they put it for you to help spread rumors. Rumors that are not nice, not good. And so persons may ask, they don't say I put things on my channel from other people. I don't do it. And if I am going to speak about something that came out on the internet, I do not go ahead and keep pulling and as if it is gospel truth. I listen, I do my research, and if I speak about it, I speak about it in a general way. I don't come and nail anybody. Yes, you do it. No, I don't do it. It's not nice. You don't know. They just keep doing this. So YouTube is at the tail of a lot of persons. A lot of persons going to be losing their channel. And guess what? You say when they took your channel down, you cannot come back on their app to open another channel, either in another name or whatever. You can't do it, right? I asked the question too. I do ask the question as well. Why do I want to see you sleeping? Why the world want to see you sleeping? We all know what sleep is like. You shut up your eye, lay down, sit down, and fall back, you sleep. So you don't have to make a video of you sleeping. I don't believe in that. You know? But as I said, it reached to the point where it's like nobody have an appetite for that which is clean and good. They put everybody that they have an appetite to be, you know, and then everything is being thrown out there. That's why I said the other day, I learned, and many persons should have learned a lesson from the trial of Diddy Sean Coke. Should have learned a lesson. Because everything else that everybody else is looking on, for you to took all of your values. Oh. I'm getting something here. My thing is going, leaving me here in utter dorkiness. I knew you were going to do this. Okay, we are back. I know it didn't have enough charge. So, okay. For persons to be coming out and saying, I did this and this and that. I learned. Do I really have a last job? I am really a caregiver. I am in the medical field. I work in the medical field, and that's where I work for oldest long time, and still do. Remember, I used to go live from a private care. That's what I was doing last year. That's what I started with, and branch off and do many other things, and still have that passion. So even when you see I cook and all the rest of it, I go. I went to school to do these things. You can do it, but you're going to get a piece of paper to do it. I did all of that in Jamaica when I came here. I went back to school to further myself a little bit. So I have all these papers sticking up around to me. Well, anyhow, that is some of the things, there are some things I going to have to find out. Super chat stuff. I think, I think this is what YouTube is putting. I could never do that job. No, you can't. You weren't born for that. You were not born for that, sweetie. To look after another human in those ways, you were not born for that. And if you were not born for that, no way you can do it. Even if you pretended to say, okay, okay, we'll get some money here. No, when you started, you can't go through. You have to actually born a human person. You close off everything about you. I went and worked with persons, and when I'm finished working, when I left the area, I cannot eat anything. I neither drink or eat. But you do landscaping too? I like that. I do that when I'm at home. I landscape for myself when I'm at home. And I finish. But in some way, it's rewarding because you get to talk to people, you get to, hands on, and really have a one-to-one with them. Someone have their problem that they had nobody to say to, and they can say to you, as long as you've been honest with them. No, let me tell you. Let me tell you something. It's not everybody can deal with. You understand? There are some jobs. Okay. I work as a receptionist. Good. I do garment construction. I sew my clothes. I sew for people. But hear what happened. I can never sit to use it, in spite to make money from it, to use it like that, because I'm not a sitting down type of person. I love to move. So to sit all day around that machine and possible night to finish up what you're doing. And I am gone. I have to step out and walk out and, yeah, pick up your face from off those material, and you're concentrating on it, but yeah. So I will never tell somebody, said, listen to me, I will do this for a full time, and in a full time job. This is my job. I have to have something else to do. I have my laptop here, and sometimes I want to do some things, and I start doing it, and I'm doing it, and I'm doing it. I reach that point, I have to cut it right there. I cannot sit all the time on my posterior to do some things. I am a movable person. Yeah, that's the person I am. So somebody else will say, no, but I can't do that. And from 8 o'clock until maybe 8 the following the evening, they will sit there and don't move. No, I find it very hard to do that. Very, very hard to do that. That's why I said I could not run a business that I have to sit, like going into the market and sit down around my goods. No. I can't sit there all day waiting for somebody to come and buy 200. I have to keep moving. I have to move. Yeah, that's good. Uh, I do, and I am not a one job person. I do more than one things. I try to I try to elevate myself in other things. You know why? I love traveling. And if I travel and I have to stop to work, I must be able to switch from the bedside, and I can do other things. I do painting, I do work, I paint my house. And you can't know it's me who do it unless you saw me when I'm doing it. Give you good painting. So I am a I am a multi. I am a multi person. That's who I am. I'm a multi person. So I don't stop in one direction. I don't stop in one direction. At home I do my own gardening. I have a calling a person to do my lawn, my garden. I did it myself. Plant my flowers, do my thing. Yeah. I'm not one of the soft on purse ladies. I am one of the ladies that fit in different direction, fit in different things. It's like different things. You get me on there, I am right there with you. I am good to do it. Yeah, that's who I am. But remember now they are having the paint now that is not. They said it's not toxin. That's what they said. It's not toxin. But that is some of the things we do. 29. Um, Amora, I'm supposed to have a guest coming on. She need to give me the time and date when she's coming. Just letting you know. And the topic that we are going to be discussing with her is retirement. And I found out that there's a lot of things that persons don't really, when you say retirement, there's a, oh, that. We need to bring an awareness to some of the things. Persons know it, but let they say they heard it from this channel. So I'll let you know that even at that time, if you can't even come visit to pop in for a minute or two, so I need the timing to give to you. Okay then, thank you very much each and every one of you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Amara with his wrench. If you're getting sluck, he will tighten you up. If your bolt or your screw is getting stuck, then he will use the wrench. Yeah. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you, thank you. This phone is running out of charge, so I just put it on lock. I want to retire. Retired. You gotta save something. You gotta put something in place, my dear, for that. You know, and that's some of the things we are going to be talking about. And if you are in the United States of the America, your retirement move from 65 to 70. Bear that in mind. You will hear it. In England, yeah, 70, even going up to 80. Because when you reach there, they won't have to pay you out any money. No money will be paid out. Perhaps you died before you get there, so all the money stayed in their coffers. Anyhow, thank you very much for being here. It's to everyone that have on the channel this evening, and thanks for those that have subscribed. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Have a good time. Have a nice weekend. For those that are going to take a sip of wine and relax and watch their television or watch whatever movie they're going to watch, relax in your home and snap and sip and elevate your legs from the weight of the work. Okay? Yes. Yes, Omar, go elevate your legs. You were on legs all day from one place to the other. Yeah. Maybe you took a cold bath and elevate and throw your best drink that you have. Sip it and relax. All right, it was nice having you. It's a pleasure to be with you and around you. So let's say goodbye now. Love yourself. Love yourself. Do good for yourself. It is, what is it, poison or poisoning? Okay. So bye. Have a good night. Thanks. Good night, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Bye.